Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well, and welcome to day 94 of reading 101 essays that will change the way you think. As always, shout out to Brianna West for the text. And today's title is 6 Signs You Have a Healthy Social Sensitivity. In a world that seems to assume that extroversion is the norm and introverts exist within a counterculture that needs to be justified and explained at every step and turn, it seems we've begun to overthink what a normal, healthy amount of social sensitivity is. Not liking everybody, or desiring solitude, or preferring one close friend to a group of many is not social dysfunction. We're overgeneralizing what it means to be antisocial or socially anxious when those are extreme, if not clinical terms that we may want to think twice before throwing around. Here, a few ways to determine whether or not your social sensitivity is normal. Number 1, you experience a degree of social anxiety in unfamiliar situations. Social anxiety is usually having enough foresight to recognize what people may be judging or assuming about you. If not kept in check, it can paralyze rather than keep you self-aware. It is normal, if not indicative of a high intelligence. Social anxiety is important to have because you recognize how to actually behave in social situations. You know that, oh, I shouldn't be doing this because it's unfamiliar, because I don't know how other people will react, but there's a balance to it, right? Because some people will get offended by who you are. And I'm not saying not to be unconditionally you, but you don't want to hurt other people's feelings, right? If you're so loud and you have a really strong personality, it can come off as sometimes arrogant, or you don't really care. It can be reckless at times to not have any sort of social anxiety. Number 2, you desire solitude because being alone is emotionally enriching. You do not isolate yourself when you'd prefer to be with others, simply because you're afraid or feel unworthy of keeping company. A lot of us, we don't feel like we're enough. We don't feel like we're enough to surround ourselves with certain people, so we'd rather be by ourselves. We'd rather be alone because we don't feel like we deserve to be in certain rooms. We don't deserve to hang out with certain people. Number 3, you only enjoy the company of a few select people. You're not supposed to like everybody. To say that you like everybody would to be deny and reject the parts of you that may not genuinely feel that way. And as we all know, disassociation isn't good. We're only meant to really love and enjoy a few people and tolerate a few more. I feel like if you love everybody, you have no idea what you want. You can surround yourself with all these different people. You're not truly yourself. Because the reality of life is that you will not like everybody, and everybody will not like you. And that's something that we need to accept. We can't be liked by everybody, and we cannot like everybody. And if you do, then you're either putting on a performance or just tolerating way too much. You don't know what you actually want, so you just go with everything. Number 4, you say no to plans when you want to say no to plans. You do not go because you feel obligated or pressured. You are able to say no to people who you don't want to see, and to doing things you don't really want to do, when the cost would be your mental or emotional well-being. Saying no is something that we all need to learn how to do, because when we don't want to do something, we shouldn't have to do it. But a lot of us, we're just people pleasers, and we don't want to look like some sort of loser, or we don't want to be an outcast because we say no. We don't want to experience FOMO because we're saying no. But doing what's best for your emotional well-being, doing what's best for yourself, for your mental well-being, for all of it, is what matters the most. And a lot of the times it's saying no when you want to say no. And even saying no when you sometimes want to say yes, because you know that this is the best decision for yourself. Number 5, You analyze situations because your snap judgments may not be well informed, not because you like to reinforce your anxiety or make yourself feel better through delusion. You self-evaluate as a means of becoming aware of what may perhaps be unconscious choices and habits. You do not over-evaluate with the intention of arriving at a different made-up conclusion or to create an alternative perspective that supports an irrational idea. He looked at me funny. I knew he hated me. We have to analyze and actually think about social situations, because a lot of the time the things that we want to be true will often reinforce with delusional ideas. We'll be like, yeah, you'll find something to reinforce it even though it may not be true. So it's actually analyzing situations from a non-biased perspective, because a lot of us, we're biased when it comes to the things that we want to be true. We want this person to like us, so we find every single thing that could be a sign that says that they do. Number 6, you worry that your social anxiety is abnormal. Worrying about whether or not you have too much anxiety about being in social situations is probably the most normal thing there is. That's not a product of having a severe problem. It's a product of wanting to be self-aware enough to handle it if there is. Being self-aware means that you're socially aware. And if you think that there is something wrong with you, then it means that you're aware enough that there could be something wrong with you and you want to change it. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. Tomorrow's title is Now is All You Have. I hope everyone has a great rest of their night, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 95.